Now,
What's happening?
Wow.
Corey.
Okay.
Now this is here we go with AI. We have to talk about it. We have to talk about AI, and and I'm not talking about Apple Intelligence. All right, I'm talking about the real deal, Holyfield.
Wait, hold on.
But we talked about this a while ago.
We did. In fact, a year ago.
It's been a whole year?
It's been a whole year. It's been actually a year and a month.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what, guys? We're going to take you back. We're going to take you back to a flashback moment.
Let's do a flashback.
Let's check it out. But how did you use AI to help your daughter in school? How you doing?
Oh man. Now let me just say when it first came out and I started working with it, I told her about it.
Mm-hmm.
And so she had already heard chatter on TikTok, because that's where the young people live at. They live on TikTok. So she had already heard about it. And so I exposed her to it. And she was like, oh, it's okay. That's nice. And she really didn't understand it. But yesterday, she's getting ready to take the. Actually, she had to do a report and get up in front of her class and explain the report, explain what she did. And it was about the March on Washington, Martin Luther King Jr.
Yep.
That's when he had the I Have a Dream speech, the whole thing.
I have a dream. All right.
And, when I picked up yesterday, I told her all about it. And of course, she didn't hear me. She didn't remember. So she called me while I was at work today.
Okay.
She said, hey, Dad, can you tell me exactly what you told me yesterday? And of course, I said, no, I cannot tell you exactly what I told you. But what I did was, because I have ChatGPT on my phone, I just put it in my phone.
Put it on your phone.
Did explain to me about the March on Washington. Also, I asked it what happened before the march, what happened after the march, and where does the civil rights movement stand today? Within a matter of seconds, it wrote out the whole piece, all information. All I did was cut and paste it, sent it to my daughter. She went over it, got in front of the class, gave the whole report in front of the class, and aced it. Aced it.
Now, okay. Now, for our teachers out there, some people might call that cheating, but you explained it to her. You used ChatGPT to give you a more expounded version of that,
right?
And you sent it to her. She read it. She digested it, and she was able to talk about it to her class. Look at there, AI at its best. That was a year ago. Now, we are light years ahead.
Right.
Now you that might as well be
that. Listen, that might as well have been 7 years ago. This might as well be dog years, because a lot has changed.
All right.
Let me give you an update on my daughter.
Okay.
So she's getting ready to be a senior now.
Wow.
And my daughter uses not just ChatGPT on a regular basis, but some of those other AI applications, creating drawings and using her artwork and expounding on her own art through using those different. There's so many out there. She used some that I don't even know about. And so this is regular for her already. A year and a month later, she uses this like any other thing. It's almost like clockwork.
Wow.
And let's also talk about what the teachers had to do, because they had to implement different tools and strategies, because these kids had begun to cheat and use ChatGPT and not even do these reports. So they had to start using ChatGPT as well. So in this short period of time, it has changed dramatically. And what were you saying about the voice aspect of ChatGPT?
the voice aspect ChatGPT has went to a whole new level. Matter of fact, I used it the other day. Someone asked me something, and I was like, I have no idea. What I do, I grab my phone, open up ChatGPT, say, hey, ChatGPT, I want to know blah 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 blah, and then I asked, then I said, I want to blah 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 blah, and explain it to me like I am an eighth grader. Boom. Within a second, it gave me all the information I needed to know within a second. And then I was able to digest it, comprehend it. Now, you notice I said as an eighth grader, I could have said I could have just said, just give it to me. But but I realized that sometimes you got to explain things back to people. So I'm not saying people are eighth grade, they don't know more than an eighth grader. And the idea is that you want to be able to communicate on a level where everyone can understand. Someone, the professional, well, yeah, you might use 2 or 3 big words where you just trying to get to the everyday man, brother man on the street. Okay, you're trying to get it.
I agree.
But it has definitely, matter of fact, I used it more than Google. I said it. I use it more than Google. And actually, we're going to bring it up and actually put it through a couple of tests. We're going to ask it some information, and then we're going to actually keep asking it to break it down, so this way you can see it. The reason why we want to do it is because we talk about AI so much, but I don't think people really show it, so we can see it and digest it and really understand it. You said something a couple of shows back where it's not about if you know AI, you have to know it.
You do.
You have to know it to do your job now. That it's not the worker who said, "Oh, I don't need AI." Yes, you do.
Someone made a statement. The jobs of the future are not going to be it's the people are not going to be replaced by AI.
Yes,
the people are going to be replaced by people who know how to use AI.
Yes, we wanted to show you AI because we talk about it, people hear about it. We're going to use the first one that's out there called ChatGPT. So we want you guys to take a look. Here is ChatGPT. Now, this is something that we use daily. So it's not nothing like, oh, what we're doing. No, we use this daily. All right, let's take a scenario, Leon. I want to take a trip. Okay. So, where is the best? How about this? Where is the best place to take a vacation?
On a budget.
Yeah. On a budget. Yeah, let's do that. On a budget of what?
Let's say $2,000.
$2,000 for a family of what? 4?
3.
Okay, family of 3 in the U.S.
In the U.S.
In the U.S. Let's see. Now, here's the reason. If you notice, I'm asking this because the more specific you are, the better the results you are going to get. In the U.S. Next month. Let's say next month.
All right.
Let's say, next month. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. We got some national parks. We got some beaches. South Carolina.
Beaches. There you go.
So we got South Carolina. Let's see. Oh, San Diego. Family friendly.
I'm ready.
Okay, we got the lakes. Okay, so okay. Let's go further. Which airline? Would it be cheaper to fly or drive? There you go.
That's
There
interesting.
you go. There you go.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You know, we can. Oh, let's check the cost. Let's check the cost. Go to what? San Diego.
Definitely San Diego.
Okay. Oh, see now. Here's the thing. It knows that I'm in Chicago.
Now look at that.
Frontier Airlines round trip, $163 a person.
Wow.
That's if I fly from O'Hare, or I can fly from Midway. So my total estimated flight, $550.
Wow.
Now, normally,
I mean,
the reason why I did this, normally we could do this in Google, right?
yeah.
But we wouldn't get this detail.
Yeah. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something that I did yesterday,
Mhm.
and I used the voice feature on my phone. I was working with an engineer at my company, and he wasn't really familiar or hands-on with ChatGPT. And so what I did, I used the voice and I asked it to create a tic-tac-toe game and write it in the program language of Python. And it did. It created a game that you can install on a computer or any device. It took maybe about a minute for it to come back and write it all out. It was a very detailed game.
Mhm.
It was an actual program, and my engineering friend he couldn't believe it.
Write me a tic-tac-toe program using the Python language.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's crazy. Now, the reason why this is so important.
It is correct.
Now, here's the thing, guys. People spend hours, days learning how to write Python.
Days.
I mean, this is not an easy language to learn how to do it, and to be able to have ChatGPT write the program for you, it's crazy. Or to check
It's
the
correct.
code.
Remember 2 years ago,
Yeah.
you couldn't do this. Remember, it was only search, right?
Yes, that's
Google,
true.
love Google, love Google,
Oh yeah.
but it was only search, right? And so there's a difference between search and then being able to articulate certain thoughts. This is something different. This is almost a response. So when we were dealing with Google and we're talking about search, you would ask a question and then they'll go out and try to find you different things. But with AI,
No,
you're asking questions and then it's putting it in a way as a response to you.
correct. Now,
And you can drill down within your question and look at the speed.
now 5.0 talks back.
Yeah.
That when you
I mean, yeah.
talk to it or you type something in, it will talk to you back like a Siri or Amazon. That's where we're going.
Well, you can get that beta right now.
I know.
You can get the
I know.
beta right now.
I know.
And remember they showed the demo where they had two phones and they just let them talk to each other. They were able to have a conversation, two AIs, without any human interaction. So they let two AIs talk to each other. See, that's some scary stuff right there. Yeah, that's some scary stuff right there when they did that, because they were able to hold a conversation.
Yes, I think there's, but this is where I do agree with Trump, and I think his whole thing was putting, I think, called Maslow law, It's the first law that they give to the computers or AI, not to harm a human being or something like that.
Yes.
Um,
Right.
but we are coming to the place where next year it's here. It's here to the point
Right.
where again, right now, again, if you're not using this to help you in your job, if you're not using this just in your everyday life, you need to
Right.
start.
You need to start today.
You need to start today because
And it's free. And it's free.
okay, free.
It's free.
It's free. Wow, wow. We've been talking about doing something like that, demonstrating it, showing it. So I was
Yes.
happy that we can do it. So, guys,
Yes.
again, as
Yes.
this stuff evolves, as new things come out, we are going to talk to you about Apple AI when the new phones come out and new OS. So don't just think we're only going to do politics or this or that. But we would like the African American community to leverage more technology, to get more,
No
to
question.
get a better understanding. And actually, that's any brown, but it doesn't matter. The and here's the thing. You know what? That's a whole nother show.
Well, that's
Age
why
and
we
technology. That's a
well,
whole nother show.
but I think we're true to the name of our
Yes.
show. It's now what's happening. And so it's not that we're a political channel or a technology channel. It's now what's happening. This is what's going on right now today. These are the headlines
Yes.
around the country and around the world today. And so this show is based on talking about current events, things that not just us, but you are interested in.
Mhm.
And so now what's happening? It's where it's at, where the conversation happens.
Well, hey, he closes out. He closes out.
Very good.
Well,